Welcome back to our Composer's Spotlight, where we're learning about Tchaikovsky. So I mentioned last week that Tchaikovsky graduated from the St. Petersburg Conservatory. In that very same year, 1865, Tchaikovsky actually started teaching music theory in Moscow at what would become the Moscow Conservatory. He wasn't especially fond of teaching, but he needed a job so that he could support himself while he worked on his compositions. So while teaching, he wrote music, and in 1866 finished his first symphony and his first opera. So then fast forward for about 10 years, and he wrote his piano concerto in B-flat major. So remember, a concerto is an orchestral piece composed with a specific instrumental soloist in mind. So in this case, the soloist is a piano player. But a concerto can have any instrument as the soloist, like a violin or a flute. So it went very well at the premiere, and people liked it a lot. I agree with those people because this piece is absolutely gorgeous. So when you're listening to it, notice how at the beginning the piano is just playing chords while the orchestra takes the melody. But then after that, the piano comes in with the same theme that the orchestra just played. So go ahead and try listening to first movement of the piano concerto in B-flat major. And then in 1876, Nadezhda von Meck became his sponsor. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name, but I'm not positive. Basically paying him to write music so that he didn't have to spend time looking for a job. And this agreement even allowed him to go home to Russia in the summertime. They actually never met each other, but there's a bunch of letters that they wrote each other to show us that this happened. And then Tchaikovsky later composed his ballet, and his first one was called Swan Lake. This was at first surprisingly unpopular. The ballet dancers thought that the music would be too strange to dance to because such emotionally rich music wasn't normally what they danced to. But Swan Lake has since become an incredibly famous ballet. Tchaikovsky was soon to become one of the top composers of ballet music. I kind of call him the king of ballet music because he's so good and I love his music. So let's talk about the music. In the Dance of the Little Swans, you can hear a really cute theme orchestrated to portray little fluttering swans. So go ahead and listen to that. And another one is the famous Swan Theme that you've probably heard before. This is portraying that graceful, smooth feeling of seeing a swan gliding over a calm lake. So enjoy those pieces and we'll see you next time.